It's literally impossible to play every big video game release this year because there have just been so many. And the FOMO is real, especially for me as a gaming content creator. So in an effort to challenge my FOMO and my pride, these are the 10 biggest games from 2025 that I did not play. The biggest one on this list has to be Silksong. I tried playing the original Hollow Knight earlier this year and I got about halfway through it before I put it down. And I just didn't think I could play Silksong if I hadn't beat the original, but I think Silksong looks beautiful. Another major sequel I haven't played is Hades 2. The original Hades has been in my backlog for literally years, and I know I'm gonna love it when I get around to it, but I just have not made the time. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I played half of Death Stranding this year and I stopped it. And from all the coverage I saw of Death Stranding 2, it seemed like it really took the elements of the first game that I didn't like and cranked them up to 11, and it took away all the elements that I did like, primarily the traversal puzzle. But if you're into all the different management systems that this game is offering, I think it's probably a good fit for you, just not for me. Ghost of Yotei has some of the best art direction of any game this year, and I have not played either it or Ghost of Tsushima. I am just really not into the Ubisoft style open worlds. I know these games do a lot to make it more immersive and to take away a lot of the map markers and guide you in different ways, but I just never really found these games super interesting. But like I said, the art direction is stunning in this game, and I'm sure the gameplay is great, and Erika Ishii is a wonderful actor, so I really want to see them in this work. Also, did anyone else see Erika slamming a bucket of popcorn during the Game Awards? Elden Ring Night Rain, I had no interest in playing whatsoever. I played all of Elden Ring last year. It took me 100 hours to beat, and I feel like I have gotten my entire fill of that combat sandbox. I left Elden Ring on such a high note. I literally beat Millennia at the exact 100-hour mark, so I just feel like if I go back and play this anymore, it's gonna kind of saturate and ruin that experience that I had. I didn't play the Oblivion remake because I was head, knees, and toes into Blueprints at the time. I'm a huge Morrowind and Skyrim fan, but I never got into Oblivion, I think in large part because of the saturated visuals. It was just really hard for me to look at. But I have at least 5 years before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, so I have plenty of time to go back to this. I have never played a Metal Gear game, and I did not play the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake this year. I think Kojima's a very talented game director, but I've just never really felt drawn to his games personally. The Alters is one of the games that I regret not playing the most this year. I think this game's ethical quandaries and story are right up my alley, and I really want to see all of Alex Jordan's different performances. I have wanted to be a Monster Hunter fan for so long, and I cannot get into this franchise for the life of me, so I did not play Monster Hunter Wilds. I've had to watch so many YouTube videos every time I start these games to figure out the combat systems, and I just can never quite get it. And the last big release that I'm disappointed I didn't get to play was Octopath Traveler 0. I work full time, and these games are like 80 hours long, and I have just never been able to touch the series for that reason. Let me know in the comments some of the games that you wish you could have gotten to this year, but definitely didn't.